the only way I can describe, like, the beginning is, like, when you take it, your entire, like, every cell in your body, it feels like, starts vibrating.
Yep.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the DRK KAST.
This is episode number 14, baby.
14, fuck
We're
yeah.
in the 4th A. It took us a little time to get the 13th episode uploaded. That is our bad.
We had, what was even the reason?
Bro, we just had issues.
We just, I don't even know.
Bro.
We don't even have an excuse.
There's no excuse.
There's no excuse.
We
it's
just
just
dropped
an
the
L
bag.
on ours. Yeah.
We just dropped the bag. We're so sorry, guys.
But we will try and keep up schedule. I hope everybody's doing amazing.
Hey, yeah, we haven't talked to you guys in a long time. Because, what? We didn't upload. This was supposed to go out on Friday.
This can go on. This
13 was supposed to go out on Friday.
13 was, yeah. But 13's on. No, it's supposed to go out on Monday. It was Labor Day weekend. I was doing shit. It was nuts.
That's what happened.
It's just what happened.
We're sorry, guys.
Alright.
We need to start getting a consistent schedule, but we're getting there.
We'll get it.
Shit is getting crazy right now because I just started school. So
it's gonna be. We're gonna have some issues. We're gonna have to really grind out on like one day particularly.
Yeah.
Just to get.
If there's
episodes.
some like, it's like some weeks there might be one. We're aiming for 2, but if there is one, please don't yell at us. Like, we're really aiming for 2, but sometimes I'm just like super
life gets
fucking
crazy.
busy.
Yeah,
and River's super fucking busy, and we just can't get together to meet. Like,
for
that's
real.
just how it happens.
Okay, D-Man, I have a question.
All right, what's up?
I thought of this when I was taking a shit earlier.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. What do you do to wipe?
Okay.
Do you like go in between the legs, or you sit up, or do you go front
sit-
to back, or back back to forth?
All right.
I need to know what you
I got
do.
a full process now because the last time I used. All right, first off. Well,
I feel
not
like
even first off.
I
one
feel
time,
like you have the same thing that happened to me.
I got my balls stuck in between the fucking toilet
That's
seat.
not.
And
that
they-
didn't happen to me.
Hey, this happened to me. So now I got a special method, right? I grab my balls, I lift them up, and I lean forward and go behind, and wipe that way. But it's so hard because I got a dumpy.
Yeah. Wait, so you lean forward and then go behind?
Yeah.
And then you go front to back.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
lean forward, and then it's like.
Okay. I used to be that. I used to do that.
Okay.
Where I would get up on like one leg. Oh shit.
I don't even get up. I just like lean forward.
Or like lean forward. I can't even do that anymore. I don't know like the actual like how to do it.
I think it's because your toilet is too short.
No, it's every toilet because
because
when I broke my leg, I wasn't able to do that.
True.
Because I had to like basically lean my foot all the way out. Like I couldn't sit with both my feet on the ground.
Yeah.
Because of my boot. So my other foot would have to be pushed out, and I couldn't put pressure on it. So I'd have to like, it was just a big struggle to do it. So I had to switch to lifting up the balls and going like that.
That's not the move.
But I do it where like it's not. I mastered the art. Okay. And like I mastered it where it's not an issue.
Honestly, I'm so against toilet. I'm just against wiping in general. Using toilet paper. Hey, hang on, let me finish. Let me finish. When I move out, when me and Layla move in together, we're getting the fucking bidet on our toilet, bro.
Bro,
hey,
I wish.
Don't even get me started. They're so nice.
When you get shit on your hand, do you wipe it off or do you wash your hands?
You gotta wash your hands.
You have to wash your hands.
Yeah.
Why would you not wash your asshole?
Bro,
I always feel that. I'm always
exactly.
I've never feel like fully clean, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So if I get a bidet, chilling. Because I can only poop at my house anyway, because I got a whole ritual.
I take shits at work. I take like a shit the second I wake up and the second I get to work.
No, I can only poop at my house, or if I'm like in a hotel, I have to be like by myself, basically.
Well, I don't know, you never see my bathroom. It's like a full-on like room. You just go in, like shut the door, it's a full door.
Bro, nah, I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it? Fully closed off?
No.
Nobody out
Can't
there?
do it, bro.
What about if Doc's spraying the ground below you or right underneath the door with brake cleaner, then lighting it on fire?
That'd be pretty dope, though.
It is pretty dope.
I won't shit in public though. I just won't do it. I can't.
I only shit in public.
Point.
I only shit in public when I gotta go.
It's a stopping point.
What happens if you're like, if I don't get to a toilet now?
It doesn't happen.
It just doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
You're just like, I'm holding that bitch in.
Yeah.
I mean, respectable.
Bro,
I can't
real.
do that. I can't do that.
I can, bro. Today, it was a little close, though. I was getting there.
Like at school today?
Nah, bro. I left because I had to go home to get my mouthpiece anyway.
Okay.
So, I was like, well, all of a sudden I have to shit. So, I was like, fuck it. I'm going to unload up there, bro. I got like, a little bit of time. So, I got in there, completed my setup, of course. You know, got to get the bathroom set up.
How do you get the bathroom set up?
Get the squatty potty out, bro.
You have one of those?
Bro, those things are so nice.
I know.
You don't even understand how nice
I know they work.
They're
like, I've done stuff like that before.
They're so nice. My mom bought me one. Like,
really?
3 years ago? 3 years ago?
And
I won't poop without one now. I literally can't. I can't, bro. It's just so much better.
Yeah, it fully opens that
It opens
shit.
you up, bro, and it just goes... Boom! And it's out, bro. Especially me, because I don't know. My gut always just hates me, bro. I have, like, IBS or something, so I'm just, like, constantly... I'm either, like, constipated or I have diarrhea, but it's, like, the diarrhea because you're constipated, you know? But this thing, bro,
Bro, I should invest in... I might get one of those either... When I figure out my living situation.
You gotta get one, bro.
I might, because
you gotta get one.
I feel like they would fuck.
It's only like... Actually, they're a lot more expensive now. They used to only be like...
Bro, you can make a stool or something. Or get like
Nah, bro, you gotta get that squatty potty,
The actual squatty potty?
It's so nice, because it's like goes perfectly around the toilet, so you can just store it right up against it.
Damn.
It's perfect.
I might have to invest.
It's so perfect.
This
is
nice.
not a sponsorship for Squatty Potty, but Squatty Potty, if you're listening, you can reach out to us.
Imagine Squatty Potty, the CEO, is just listening to our podcast.
I would be...
I don't even know how I would feel.
So happy by that. I mean, that'd be a rare coincidence.
Yeah, that'd be really weird.
Hey, you take what you can get.
Yeah, I mean, for real.
One of the podcasts I listen to is sponsored by Tushy. Like, not the porn... Tushy. Not... Sorry, I had like a fucking... I don't know what just happened while I was talking. But it's not the porn website.
It's a porn website
called Tushy? Yeah, it's all anal.
That's funny.
It's not a sponsorship for either of them either, but it's a fucking bidet that you put on your toilet called the Tushy.
And it's just like, you can install it on any toilet?
Yeah, and it's not that expensive either. It's a nice price.
Is it just like a pump that goes into the tank?
Yeah, exactly.
And then
it's self-powered. Yeah, exactly.
It's self-powered? How?
Well, I think you have to put like battery, or not self-power, but it's like you don't have to put any water hookups. Like you just put it on there, like, and then boom, you're good.
Damn,
yeah.
I might have to. Bidets, I think, are worth it. I've never used one.
Think about how much money you would save on toilet paper.
But do you only use that?
Yeah.
Or
because it just goes up there and it's so much pressure. It's like a power wash for your asshole, basically. So it's just it's not that strong, obviously, but it's like it goes up there, boom, clean, and it like usually
I feel like you gotta pat dry it. What if your ass is just wet?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta like do a little pat dry, but I mean
just have that's way less toilet paper.
Exactly, and you know some bidets they actually have like an air, like it blows air to dry it.
Damn.
I don't know if that one does, but some do have it where it just like
blow dry your asshole.
Yeah, blow dries your asshole. I can that's just amazing. Think about how much toilet paper you're saving, bro. Because if you how many rolls? Okay, how many squares would you say you use to wipe right now?
In total.
Like,
oh fuck, bro!
Like in one time,
if I go and take a decent sized shit,
okay.
It really depends, because sometimes like it just doesn't. It just feels like you just have to keep going, you know.
Cause sometimes that toilet paper is just not doing.
So I'd say on average, honestly, like probably 20, 30.
Hey, that's not that bad though.
I mean, maybe even more.
Okay.
On bigger shits, it's more.
But if you got a bidet, you'd only use 3.
True. One to like get rid of the most of the shit. I guess you.
Not even, bro. You could just spray that shit and then dry it down.
True.
And then you're chilling.
Yeah. I mean that would save a lot of money on toilet paper.
I think it's the move.
Okay, if you get one,
I'll
use it and then I'll decide.
Okay.
I'll decide from
I'm definitely getting one.
You're definitely getting one,
bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I haven't told my roommates yet either that I'm planning on moving out.
You still haven't told them?
Yeah, because I was gonna ask Layla today. I was like, hey, you should help me draft up something to say to like all of them.
Like in a text?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you wouldn't have to do too much.
I mean,
especially with your roommates, you guys don't really like
talk or anything. But
yeah,
they're gonna have to I think they're gonna have to reapply basically for the apartments because I don't know how it works since I'm technically on the lease.
I feel like you're able to just sign off on the lease. And
I don't know, but I don't know if they're gonna want to stay in that with one less person paying the rent on a 3-bedroom.
Yeah.
Or I told them, or what I was thinking is, I mean, they'll just find another person.
I mean, yeah. I don't even think it's really your... I mean, you could be, like, nice and help them find somebody.
But yeah,
but I don't think it's really... You really have to do that.
Yeah,
I don't think... Because I'm... Big situation going on in my life.
We're going to get into that.
We'll get into that...
Pretty soon, hopefully, here.
Yeah, we'll get into that eventually.
Bro, I don't know what I'm going to do, though, because I thought our lease ended in November, but it ends in October, so...
Yeah. Have you talked to the landlord yet? About...
Oh, I talked to the one lady, and the landlord was supposed to call me. Never called me.
Never did?
Never called me, bro.
I mean, do you have her number? Or him?
You can't call them directly. You have to go through, like, the thing, and I can never get a hold of her. Like, every single time it's fucked.
I mean, maybe you could just, like, email or text her.
Yeah, I'm
going
to
to
have to or
You gotta, yeah.
But tonight, my plan is to draft up that text for my roommates. All right, bet. And then
I'm pretty good at texting, I think.
Tomorrow or later tonight, I'm going to email them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. I don't know where I'm going to live, though. I might have to go, like, live at my mom's for, like, 2 months.
Really? Why? Because...
I don't know, like... Because I have to wait till at least the end of November for Layla.
Okay, yeah.
So it's at least 1 month.
Well, you could still get a place and then just pay 1 month's rent.
But I'd have to sign a lease for, like, a year.
What do you mean? Like, at the place?
Well, I see what you're saying. Like, I could get it, but then...
I mean, I think you can, I know there is 6 months lease. Like, 6 month leases.
That's true.
I know that was an option on a lot of the places I was looking at.
The problem is Layla wants to wait till, like, December to move in. Or, like...
But, like, where are you going to live?
Yeah,
though?
I don't know. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean...
I don't know what to do, bro.
I guess
I don't know what the plan is.
Moving back in with your mom would just be stupid.
Bro, it would not be the vibe.
What if you're able to live at that apartment, but sign yourself off of the lease, and then just pay them, and then they find a new roommate, and then you live there
for like a couple months.
For like a month, yeah. Because do you have to be in the lease to live there? Actually, you might have to.
I don't know.
I don't know because actually I know with my apartment you have to be 18. If you're over 18, you have to be on the lease. I think.
Yeah, so I'd probably have to be on the lease. See, that's the problem.
But you can't. Yeah, signing another lease for
because I don't want to sign another lease for a year and then be stuck there.
What would happen if you left the lease though?
I don't know what would happen.
You should find that out. Find out if you're able, like, what the consequences
the person
are.
really couldn't, like, answer me. She was, like, kind of confused. And she's like, well, the landlord should be able to answer her questions when she calls you back. Never call me back, you know, so.
Do you have, like, did you ever get, like, an email for, like, your lease agreement? Because that's what I've been looking at. I had an email from my landlord.
No, I didn't, actually.
I bet you could ask one of your roommates
Yeah,
for
I probably can find it somewhere.
Ugh. I have a yang of the day.
All right, let's
the shit part of the day.
That's a good, I think, the yang.
Oh, well, the yin.
Or fuck.
So, I had to go to I went to bed pretty late last night. It was pretty nuts.
Okay.
I don't know. I had to wait on somebody to pull up to my place until, like, and he didn't get there till, like, 11:30. And then we had to talk to him. And then, I don't know, laying in bed with Stevie, I was, like, just knocked the fuck out. And
this is the bad of the day or good?
this is the bad.
So
I'm trying to think if I should say this or not.
Why not? Hey, we'll cut it if you don't want it later.
Because, like,
we'll cut it if you don't want it later.
Okay.
Alright, just put it out there.
But yeah, so it was, like, late, and I normally go to bed at, like, 11:30.
Okay.
And I remember Stevie's just like horny as fuck.
Okay.
And so we just started getting to it, I guess. Yep. I mean, I didn't really do shit. I was kind of just laying there.
Hey,
I was like, bro, I'm way too fucking tired.
For real.
I was like, my bedtime is 11:30, and you holding me up past my bedtime.
Okay.
So like, have you ever had those like where you're just you're so exhausted and that nut like you're so tired and then when you nut you're like ringing in your ear, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
You're just like
out.
Your eyes can barely open. I was like, babe. I was like, I'm sorry, I gotta go. I'm going down. I just like pulled my pants up and then just knocked out.
Really? Yeah.
But
I wonder what she did.
I don't know. I think she stayed up a little bit longer. But I think at one point I was on my phone and it was like between both of our pillows coming up from the wall, and I normally have it behind the pillow she was on the shelf when I'm sleeping. So she like took my phone and it like ripped out the cord, and then she put it on my dresser, and then like I was like, fuck babe, no. And so I like put it behind the pillow and then she plugged it in. And then you ever wake up and you're like, I am way too refreshed than I should be. You're like, I should be a little more tired, but I'm like refreshed. Yeah. So I woke up and I was like, I immediately knew. It was so weird.
You were like, wow, I feel really good right now.
I woke up, I was like, I'm not as tired as I should be. And I looked out, the sun was beating in my window, and I was like, fuck! And like, I didn't even know, I knew I was late, and I was like, I woke Stevie up and I was like, grabbed my phone, it was just dead. Completely dead.
Bro, she didn't plug it in.
No, she did plug it in. It unplugged from the wall when she ripped it out of my hand. And then we didn't know. And so then I looked at her phone, it was 8:30. And I was like, fuck. And I was
like, not as bad as it could have been.
It's not as bad as it could have been. I could have slept for a while, but I think I'm getting to that point where my body wakes me up naturally.
I've been so tired the last few days, too.
I think I would have woken up on time because I've done that before. It's really weird. Yeah. Where, like, for some reason, my alarms didn't go off. Like, I didn't set them. I think one time I passed out before I set them. Yeah. And I woke up at, like, 7.
And your body just knows.
Yeah, and I was like, holy shit. I woke up and I looked at my phone, and I was like, holy shit, I just woke up. And I checked my alarms because I was like, they should have gone off by now. And I never set them. I was like, damn, I got lucky as shit. Yeah. It's like one of those, like, I feel like it's like an adult thing. So
yeah,
like,
for real.
Because I never had that at high school.
No,
or anytime during school. I was always the motherfucker pushing the snooze button constantly. Same. And I was always
now I'm just like, well, fuck it. I guess I gotta get up.
I've gotten to it, yeah. I have it like set for like 6:55, 7, and 7:05. Yep. And when those go, and then I think I set one for like 7:25 just in case I don't get up for those. But I never have to use it because now I guess I'm just used to having to get up.
Yeah.
That's why.
I've got 6:45 and 7 set.
6:45
I usually wake, the first one's just, or the second one's just in case I fall back asleep after the first one.
I'm not going to show you right now, but I have, like, I used to be so bad at waking up to alarms. Yeah. And then I would have, like, where I would wake up to the alarm, I would turn it off. Okay. Thinking I'm going to get up, and I was still asleep, so I went back to bed. Like, I just knocked back out. Like, what? I've done it in my sleep.
I've done that before, too.
Then when I do finally wake up, I don't even remember turning my alarms off.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm like, how did I sleep through that? And so I had to download this app, and I've been using it for, like, 2 years now. And the alarms I have to do, I have them all to the... So I have to shake my phone. Shake it. It knows that I'm shaking my phone. Okay. It'll pop up like a little thing telling me to shake my phone like 40 times. Jesus and so I'm sitting there literally like shaking my phone back and forth.
Because you're so mad,
because it won't turn off until you reach the end of the shakes. Oh, so like if you don't shake it enough, it just won't turn off. And then there's other ones that are like math problems. Bro, fuck the math problems. Holy shit.
You used to do those?
Yeah, because it gives you a time limit that you have to solve it in. It's like 10 seconds basically. So you see this thing, and I'm like half awake trying to solve like this fucking thing with parentheses and all this shit. I'm having to multiply and divide.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm just like, I cannot do this. And then when it reaches the end, it gives you a new problem.
What? Yeah.
So I'm like,
what? Solve it, bro.
I did that for like a week. Never again.
No.
The other one's like you have to memorize out the square. It like shows you these certain squares and you have to tap on them. It was pretty bad. And then Stevie gets so mad when it goes off and I don't wake up and she tries to turn it off.
Yeah.
Because, like, she's not used to it. So she sees it and it's like, shake your phone 40 times.
And she's like bro, I might have to get that, honestly.
It gets you up. Like, you're not going back to sleep.
Bro, Layla will literally be sitting there shaking me and slapping me, and I won't wake up. I'll just literally stay asleep.
I know, I've heard stories where she's literally just beating your ass, basically.
Yeah, and I will apparently just talk to her in my sleep sometimes, and I don't remember it the next day ever.
Oh, yeah. Stevie will, anytime, if you wake me up, and I'm like, I don't get to the stage of like fully waking up, I don't remember anything that happened.
Really?
I've had like full conversations with her. Damn. And I'm just asleep, and yeah, and then I just wake up and she's like,
I really want to try taking a little bit of mushrooms before I go to sleep, so I have like crazy dreams.
Is that how it works?
It actually does work that way.
Is it that way, or does it kick in the next day when you wake up?
No. It can hit. So
you're telling me I could take like half a gram before I go to bed, and then I would have insane dreams?
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah.
I might have to try that because I don't know what I think it's nicotine. And I know if you're high before bed,
bro,
you don't get as many dreams.
No, that's not true.
I haven't dreamt
nicotine though. I think nicotine does it, bro. Because I've been off it now for 3 days. I had the most vivid dream of my life.
Yeah, I know. I think that's what it is. Because I don't have vivid dreams anymore. I think it's because the nicotine stops.
Bro, I gotta tell you about this dream. Let me see if I can actually remember it. I remember waking up and I was like, bro, what the fuck?
I was like, those when you wake up and you're like, that was nuts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was like, I fucking died in the dream if I remember because like somebody like betrayed me or something. I can't remember jack shit of it, bro. But it was just like, I remember when I was in the dream, like thinking about it, I was like, damn, this is nuts. Like, and I thought it was completely real until I woke up. Like,
that's the insane part. Everything that happens, you think is real.
Yeah.
My dreams used to be like, I had like on and off where I would have like insane dreams or I would have like just normal conversations with people.
Yeah.
And it was so annoying because then like when I would wake up, I wouldn't remember it right away. I would just, but then later on, I would think that actually happened.
No way.
So then I talked to people and they're like, we never talked about that. It happened with like Stevie all the time because I'm like, I literally told you that. And then I was like, think back, I was like, was that a dream? I was like, I think I dreamed telling you this.
I've had so many like dreams, and then I've seen the exact same scenario, exactly the way I saw it in my dreams played out.
I've had that,
but
like
sometimes
once or twice.
It's not like for like 4 years. Like I remember there was this one like very vivid dream that I had, and this exact like I can't remember exactly what it was now because it was so long ago. But it was like. It had to do, like, something with school, like, and it just, like, was something that I knew I was going to be doing at school, and I saw it in my dreams, and 4 years fucking later, it fucking happened, bro. It was so fucking weird.
Stuff like that is so weird.
It's so weird.
That's happened to me before, too, where, like, I'll dream of, like, something that literally happens later on. Dreams are nuts. I really want to learn how to lucid dream.
I do, too, bro.
Like, I know Tigo does that.
Yeah, he can? I didn't know that.
I think he does, yeah. I think it's, I don't know. I know you don't get as good sleep. I don't think you feel as refreshed the next day because you're not in like your REM sleep.
No, because you're like your brain is basically active.
I mean, that's just insane how that works. That's what really makes me know that like even stuff like that and stuff like DMT that I've done. It really makes you realize like your consciousness is not your body.
No, it's not your body, bro. It's literally
like it's like your body is just like a vessel to see the world.
Yep.
Because let me tell you, DMT is like it'll change your perspective on all of that. And I knew it was going to before I did it. Like for a while, you definitely know. For a while I was talking about it.
You were on the fence for like a minute and then you were like, I'm fucking doing it.
Yeah, I was like,
all right, bet.
I think I came to the conclusion, I was like, I'm just going to let the universe or whatever the fuck is in control of everything to tell me when I'm ready to do it. And I was like, I'm not going to seek it, But if I get an opportunity to find it or buy it, then I'll do it.
Exactly.
And I didn't seek
no,
it.
You didn't.
I wasn't looking
Someone
for it.
literally just hit you up and was like, hey.
I know. They were like, hey, I got DMT. And I was like, you're
really?
shitting me. I was like, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
And then I bought I think a gram, honestly.
Bro,
and I still have
bro.
some. Yeah. Because you take
not even close.
Yeah.
Like 0.04 of a gram, basically.
At first, you're supposed to take milligrams or something like that. Crazy. It's in the 1,000 milligrams in 1 gram. So I have 1,000.
Okay, yeah.
But I remember I was looking for a scale to get because you have to. I could not find a scale that would measure milligrams.
Yeah.
And
because you don't want to just take a gram of it and die.
Yeah, I had to I was gonna have to order it or something, and then I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not doing that." And I just measured out a scoop, kinda, and just did that.
Yep.
And the only way I can describe the beginning is when you take it, your entire every cell in your body, it feels starts vibrating.
Yep.
So you have this just vibrating across your whole body, and you're supposed to rip it 3 times.
Yep.
And so. The first rip, that's when that happens, and then you take the second rip, and that's when you're that's when you start getting blown out of the fucking world, and you're like, holy shit. But you have to, when you suck it in, you have to hold it in your lungs for as
until
long
you get the
as
third
you can.
one in there.
Yeah, as long as you can. So I'm sitting there trying not to cough, and then blowing it out, and then sucking, and then the third hit is the one where the person that's lighting it for you, because you can't even hold it, bro.
Yeah.
At that point, you don't understand what anything is.
Wait, really? You?
I'm not the one holding the ball.
Really? You just sucked?
Yeah, Stevie's the one that's lighting.
And she was just suck.
Yeah, she's the one that's telling me go ahead, take another hit. So the third hit, they have to basically force you to do it.
Yeah.
They're you're taking this fucking hit, basically. And I'm over there I don't want to.
Yep.
But in your mind, you have to. And
you just do it.
I know the first time I did it, you're supposed to feel you literally fucking died. And you're supposed to start freaking out and think that you died. But I did so much research on it that I knew I was going to feel that. So,
exactly.
I felt that kind of. I was like, damn, did I just die? And then I was like, wait, no, that's just DMT.
Yeah, for
real. I kind of it's so weird because it's your thoughts are you, your thoughts are you inside of this world, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's no, I didn't see my body.
Bro,
much.
I feel when you take DMT, you're actually leaving this universe and just traveling up to the multiverse to see every single soul at once.
It has to be something
because you said you saw other people being reconstructed
from I saw other souls there, or other beings. There is definitely a presence of another type of being or something. It's not anything close to humans. I've heard of on podcasts and research videos, I've heard the machine, they're called machine elves or something.
Yep.
And I guess I could describe them as that, but I just consider them workers. I call them workers because they would it's just all these beings doing stuff and just constantly. And
really,
the vision is so crazy because you see nothing but this insane geometric colors and shapes. That's your whole vision. And I just remember I don't know, there was many times where they were going up and down my body. I could see my body laying there in my head, and I could see them going to just moving across me.
They were reconstructing your mind,
basically. And there was times that I went on a journey with them or something, and this is one time I literally thought I was in hell. This one time, I started to freak out a little bit because I was like, holy shit, that's the devil right there. Because
what
this is actually the last time I've done it.
Okay.
It was, I remember I took a hit, took my second hit, and then I think I got to the third one, and I think something happened, but I just started coughing, and I didn't even hold it in. I hit it, and I think it was just so rough and such a big hit that it just made me start dying. My throat was on fire.
Yep.
And I remember I literally, I was dying. I couldn't go and get water or anything to soothe my throat. Because I was I'm in the trip now. And so I literally was dying, and then I had to lay back, and I was just laying on my back fucking coughing. And Stevie was freaking out, but then she's because I was trying to fully experience it, and outside distractions can kind of
pull you back
and keep you grounded. Yeah, and I didn't want that. I
Yeah.
was trying to fully break through, and so like I could still hear like little like the fan moving or like the window was open or like them shuffling around. So like I think I did it once, and then the second time I was like, all right, everything off, the fan off, the window shut, Stevie and Tigo leave the room, door shut, everything. And that's the time that it happened.
Deprivation.
Yeah, so I was like dying, and then Stevie's like freaking out, but then she's like, he wants me to leave, so she just left.
Damn.
And I remember like the pain I was feeling in my throat was so intense, and then like everything was just red, and there was like this like it's so weird. It really reminds me of the fucking that music video you really like by Old Town Road guy.
Oh, Montero?
Yeah, is that the one where he's like going down the pole,
Yeah.
like dancing to the devil?
Yep.
That's what I kind of saw. But like
what?
in like colors and shapes and like lines all across, and then there was like a being. It was like a thing in the middle doing something to the pole. And I thought it was a devil.
Bro,
I remember that.
See, this is why when people die, they probably think they're going to hell because they fucking see the DMT visuals and they don't.
I mean, if
they don't understand what's happening.
If that's what you see when you die, bro, I feel so bad for everyone that's died because they're so scared. There's no like, if you're seeing that and not knowing what you're gonna see, it would be
terrifying.
It was just, you couldn't explain it.
I feel like if you take DMT, you just don't have a scarcity of death anymore because you're like, well, now I saw it.
It really made me like accept, like, I mean, obviously I'm not like depressed. I don't want to die.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like, but like if I did die, I would be more upset for like the people on Earth I would feel bad for the people that are upset.
Yeah.
About it, but honestly, I'm not scared of dying anymore. No. Like after that, it's like,
because bro, your consciousness still goes on, bro. I know. I'm pretty sure.
100%. There's no way you just leave. You either
100%.
I think
because your consciousness is energy. There's energy can't be created or destroyed. There's no way it can leave.
Yeah,
that's it right there. Boom.
It literally
done.
And your consciousness is like, I don't
like, it's proven that your thoughts are like energy, like can produce energy. Because so clearly,
I don't know the exact numbers, but I know they did a study where they had a person on a scale about to die, and they lost like a little bit of like milligrams or grams of mass. Right when they died. Yeah. So like their soul weighs something. So like they left.
They left.
Yeah. It's
because I think that DMT is like, it's the bonding or it's the thing that detaches your body from your soul. Like it allows you to go away. It gets separately.
Rid of your earthly vessel.
Exactly.
So it
resets you.
That's like the best way I can describe it. It gets rid of. It doesn't use your earth vessel.
Yep.
It uses just your consciousness.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. If you guys don't know what DMT is, I think it's derived from it's in a lot of things. It's in like
it comes from frogs, tree bark,
and ayahuasca, whatever ayahuasca.
Yeah, DMT's in there, but it also produced by your brain 2 times. Okay,
only 2 times in your life.
When you're born,
and when you die.
And
then like this isn't like what we're saying. This is like a proven thing,
scientifically proven.
Like, it's produced somewhere in your brain. I know it's produced in like your
cerebral cortex, probably
something like there's like something in your liver or around your stomach area. It's produced in there, and then there's like a part of your brain that it's produced in.
Yep.
Only when you're born and died. Like that has to be like,
because think about it. If it's the coupling and decoupling, because here's why it's so weird. Okay, DMT, every time it's been studied, it is perfectly formatted to fit into our brains. Only our brains, exactly, to interface exactly with our brains, okay? If it's supposed to be the coupler and decoupler of our consciousness, when you come in, it's released to bring your consciousness into your earthly vessel that you've chosen, that you want to reincarnate as, or whatever.
Or whatever it is.
Or whatever happens.
That's given to you or
exactly.
Something.
Whatever your earthly vessel is, it is released and it binds you to that. And then when you die,
you're released from the earthly vessel,
and it's
you
released
have
again.
to go on to something.
You have to go because Energy can't just disappear, bro.
I feel like if you go into another earthly vessel or something like that, even on like another dimension vessel, I feel like maybe you'll have memory of your past life.
See, here's the thing.
But I feel like if you go back to Earth, you're not gonna have memory.
The reason why people are like, what if the reason why babies come into the world screaming is because they're remembering their past life and they're forgetting all of it as they're coming in?
I don't know if you've seen this, but I've seen like on like random pages like Facebook or like fucking Twitter or something of like moms or parents reporting that like their kid will be like their kid will say something like, "Oh, I've been here before," or like, "Oh, I know you," and there's like they like know that there's no way they've ever been there. Like they're like 4 or 5 and they just know something.
But they're like, no, I've been here. And then I actually read a case of this one kid who remembered their last name, and if you look them up, the name was real.
I've seen that, I think.
And it completely tracked. Like, everything was right.
Like, that has to mean you go back.
Bro.
But then I feel like when you grow up, you slowly lose the memories. Your mind's just being filled with all your new memories.
You can't hold that.
Yeah. I feel like that's just insane to me.
Bro, it's nuts. If there's a way to artificially expand your consciousness, I feel like that's coming in the next, like, 10, 15 years with AI, because
AI is scary.
Think about like, Elon's already doing like that mind shit. If he gets, imagine, if you had an AI that could, and you had, let's just say you have Elon's mind link, right? That's what it's called? Is that what it's called?
Mind link or something link. It might be mind link.
I think it is mind link.
Or I don't know. It's something like that.
I'm so sorry, Elon.
Elon, I'm your
whatever your company
fan.
Is, where you put on the nets over the cortex to. Imagine if you could have an AI assistant directly hardwired into your brain, and it just acts like another part of you, so it can just like think and compute for you and just fetch any information you want for you.
Like, I feel like that's gonna be possible.
It's gonna be.
But it's scary.
It's scary, bro.
Because, like, once we get to that point, and once we get to, like...
It's gonna be another explosion of technology.
If that's possible, the consciousness argument is gonna be really weird. Because if you're able to tap in... That's like tapping into your consciousness.
It is.
And...
It's like using 100... Like... We may not be able to accomplish using 100% of our brain biologically, but we can do it with other hardware for us.
If we're able to do that, then you're basically going to be a superhuman.
Yeah, because think about if Albert Einstein, imagine if he had that on there. So now he's not just Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein has this AI thing which can access every other, like, research thing that's ever been published in the world.
Yeah,
so now you have a genius with everything.
With all the information you can need. Like, that's what... I've always had that thought. Like, I don't know... I've always, like, randomly thought about, like, what if you're able to, like, just download all the information in the world and you would be absolutely insane. Unstoppable. You could do anything. Because, like, I feel like that's one of the biggest things that, like, halts... like growth in society.
It is
like communication.
It is
because like you obviously can't. You can do stuff by yourself, but like in a team, it's so much better.
And not only that, but like think about how much information has been lost to history just because there wasn't like a good like system to be able to store that information.
Yeah.
Like think about like the old
pyramids.
The pyramids, bro.
How were the pyramids
no way,
built,
bro. There's no. We have no way to know. We have no, like, information from, like, Greece, because it got all, Rome, because a lot of it got burned in the Great Fire of Alexandria.
It's insane that we even are able to find this stuff,
bro,
but the fact, we just have, like, little bits of history, basically, and, like, we just have to piece it together.
Yeah.
That's the thing I didn't like about history, is, like, I feel like most of it's just, like, guessing.
It is.
Because a lot of it wasn't documented.
Yep.
But that's why I think there had to be some type of different civilization
if you, like,
going on.
Think about it, like, just the way, like, it happened, it's, like, weird, like, because the Egyptians, like, they have, like, pictures of, like, beings from, like, other places, like,
they have
coming
pictures,
down.
I'm pretty sure they have pictures, like, worshipping the mushrooms.
Yeah.
I've seen that, and other beings coming down.
Yeah. Bro, what if they were fucking taking mushrooms, okay?
I feel like if they were taking mushrooms, what if it expands your consciousness so much in a group? If you have a group of, like, a whole, like, just the Egyptians, let's say, if they all were taking mushrooms and they're all communicating and all working together, all in the mushroom mindset, I feel like that's how they probably got that shit done.
Because you're not working as one person, you're working as a whole now.
And mushrooms connects you with other people.
Yeah, it does.
Especially if other people are taking mushrooms as well. It really connects you.
Because here's the thing, right? I don't know if y'all have heard of the stoned ape hypothesis, but it's basically that, like, our great ape ancestors ate mushrooms as they were migrating, and that's what caused the sudden expansion in our cerebrum. But if you think about it, it makes so much sense, because
it really does.
Mushrooms, if you take them, it helps you think. It helps you think clear. It helps you think, like, outside the box.
It makes you think outside of your actual surroundings.
Because not only you're not afraid of anything anymore, you're willing to accept anything.
Yeah.
So you're not afraid to try new things, and you're not afraid for those things to fail either.
I think it's not impossible. It's definitely more difficult to think about things that are not... You can't think about things that you haven't been exposed to.
That's true.
But I feel like with mushrooms, it helps you gain other knowledge that you haven't been exposed to.
And, like, here's the thing.
Or stuff you've been exposed to.
If you have, like, yourself set on one task and you take mushrooms, it's going to help you accomplish that one task, okay? So imagine if they had all the pyramids and shit planned out, and they were like, all right, let's do this. And they just all took mushrooms and then just figured it out. Because they knew what they wanted to do.
I feel like they had some type of technology that we
don't know about.
And, like, there's arguments like, oh, if we would have some type of, like, history or, like, evidence of that, like, they're like, oh, there's no plastic. I've heard an argument like there's no plastic water bottle. There's no evidence of plastic use. And plastic is just something that we use in, like, the 21st century.
Yeah,
and, like,
exactly.
Early, like, recently, like, and
they didn't know about oil. How would they get plastic?
Yeah,
there's no way. But they could know about they knew about metals. They could build something.
They had to do. It's probably something that we can't even comprehend.
I know.
That's the thing.
It's probably like some, like, not even steampunk contraption, just like ancient Egyptian, like, this thing that's just massive and does this thing, or it's like something from somewhere else. There's no in between.
It's either it's something it's some insane type of engineering that we can't even comprehend, or they had outside help.
Exactly.
Because I know in this one pyramid, there's, like, above the tombs chamber, there's, like, 5 different rooms, and every room is, like, this massive. I'm not sure the actual stone. I'm not gonna say the stone because I don't know, but it's like these massive, like, 36-ton walls and ceiling.
Yeah.
Like, and I think, I don't know the exact numbers, but I know it weighed out to, like, that's like 32, like, SUVs, like, full-size SUVs.
How?
In weight.
How'd they do it?
And it's like hundreds of feet above the ground.
How'd they do it?
I don't know. I heard a theory that they built it in the ground.
Yeah. And then it settled.
Then the sand went away, maybe, but...
How would they get the stones into the ground, though?
You can't just push it in.
And I'm sorry, but if the sand just moved away, it would clearly be caved down.
Yeah.
Like, because it wouldn't stay solid like that. It wouldn't just all erode at the same time.
And I know the stones that they use are, like, miles away from the actual site. Like, it's, like, a bit away from... The pyramids, I want to go there so bad.
Bro, we got to go there on a little exploratory mission.
I wonder how expensive that would be to go to the fucking pyramids.
Well, it's in Africa, so probably not that expensive, honestly.
I don't know. We should figure that out.
Let's figure it out.
We should plan a trip in, like, 2023 or something, or 2024.
Let's do it.
We plan a trip and then just save up money until then.
Let's do it.
One thing I want to say about DMT, though, is I was listening to this professor talk about it. It was, like, a college professor. He was talking about it in one of his classes. And he's like, it's the only drug that every single user has had the same experience on, or described the same things. Because, like,
that's true.
Even think about weed. everyone that smokes weed has a different.
A little bit different.
All of our highs are probably similar, but they're different.
Yeah.
And like people report different how they react differently with different drugs. But everyone that's taken DMT, it's always the same. It's always the same.
And they always go to the same place, and they see other people there.
Yeah, I know.
That's why,
they all say they see entities.
They all see it.
It's like and I remember the professor was telling a story about another person that was doing this experiment.
Yeah. And
this person doing the experiment was like not believing anything they're saying. They're like, no, we left, and he's like, you didn't go anywhere. You were right here. Then they were saying like, no. We don't care what you say. We left this place and we went somewhere else.
What?
Like, and I agree because like when I do it, like I feel like I'm not where I am.
Because you're not. You're basically astral projecting your consciousness out.
And I feel like because you feel like you get blasted off
exactly
right away
into the multiverse, bro.
Blasted off into the other dimensions.
Exactly.
Or something like that. God, I know it has to be. It's something that our brains can't even process. That's the thing. We're not going to be able to process it till we experience it. We're never going to know what's after death. I don't think there's any portal to the other dimensions other than DMT, and it doesn't. You can't use that.
It's not like. I just think it warps. You're going to see what you're most afraid of if you're not used to the experience that you're going to have because you've never tried it before.
Yeah. I know there was this movie that I watched with Scotty Boy a few days ago on the Labor Day weekend. It's I'm not going to be able to remember it. It's a Lazarus Effect. I think I mentioned it to you. They developed like a serum using DMT to bring people back from the dead. It's like a fictional story, but they talked about using DMT.
It makes sense though.
I mean, it would make sense. Like if they died and then you put the DMT back into their brain, like
it brings them back.
It could bring them back if it's fast enough.
I haven't watched a sci-fi movie in a long time.
I like sci-fi movies.
I think I've
always been into that. I always loved like space stuff. When I was like more towards the college side of after high school, I was wanting to go into like some type of space engineering or something to do with. I just think space is one of the craziest.
Space is pretty dope, though.
Space is pretty dope.
We should take mushrooms, hypothetically, of course, and watch Interstellar.
I've watched it.
I've never seen Interstellar.
You've never seen it? It's really good. Have you seen the Mars movie, the Martian?
No, I've never seen that one.
Never seen Martian? That's a really good movie too. Interstellar is so good,
bro. I'm lacking on the as well as on the sci-fi end, and I like sci-fi movies.
Interstellar is such a good movie, bro. It is really good, and like I know some of the facts kind of check out. I know a lot of it's
actually like pretty accurate,
and I know The Martian is too, but there's like a few things that they kind of made up. Obviously.
Growing his potatoes in his shit.
I mean, it's hot. You can do it.
Hey, you can.
And I mean, he like made like oxygen or he did something. He created like CO2.
Yep.
Or something. I don't know. By burning something. I mean,
that works.
I mean, it's all hypothetically possible, but
no one knows.
It'd be pretty hard to pull off. Especially on another fucking planet.
You got to do a yin, because you did the yang, but you never did the good.
Oh, yeah. I guess I never did. I don't really know the good. I mean, I had a pretty decent day. I had a pretty sick workout.
Yeah. Feeling
refreshed. I haven't gone in like 2 days to the gym, and kind of on a schedule, like, I only have 1 day off.
Yeah.
And so, it was honestly, it might have been 3 days. But I was, like, really tired and really just, like, weak. But afterwards, fuck yeah, I felt pretty nice. And I got parts for a vehicle in my stall, that blue Sorrento, so hopefully I have to deal with that tomorrow, bro. I have the engine and transmission back in the car now, and I'm like putting it together. Mm-hmm. I don't remember where anything goes.
No,
nothing goes.
That's not good.
Like I'm like pulling stuff off of this bench over, like beside my stall, and I'm like looking at all the parts, and like I have zero idea where it goes. So I really don't know how I'm going to put this bitch back together. It's gonna be an all-day project. I know that. I'm prepared for that. I gotta just like get me some fucking caffeine in me and just try and go ham,
bro. I got a frappuccino, caramel frappuccino, and I added Oreos because you put me on to that.
Bro, it's good.
It is good, but then I realized, bro, coffee fucks me up, like, really bad, because
like
I don't drink it. Like, bro, I'm gonna get into it.
Okay.
I don't know what the deal is, but I was, like, I drank it, and I drank, like, maybe 60% of it, and I was shaking, bro.
Does Frappuccinos have coffee?
Yeah, they barely have, like, any, though. That's why I was, like, so surprised.
You were shaking from that?
Bro, I was, like, literally, like, sitting there shaking. I'm like, bro, I did not have that much caffeine. Like, why am I so amped up? I was, like, tweaking out. Like, literally sitting there, like, I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? I was tweaking. Because, like, I obviously have ADHD. Like, clearly have ADHD. So, last time when I had, like, caffeine at your house, or that coffee, bro, I didn't even have that much coffee, but I was super tweaky that day, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I barely had any that day. So, I mean, even the little bit, like, I wasn't nearly as close to that.
Yeah.
So, like, the little bit that was in there just tweaked me out. I was, like, just sitting there shaking, and I'm like, all right, I'm just not going to drink coffee anymore. That's it.
I listened to this Joe Rogan podcast, and this guy was talking about caffeine.
Yep.
And I know he was, like, addicted to caffeine like everyone else. Not, like, kind of addicted, yeah. It's addiction.
Yeah, it's an addiction.
It's not, like, a horrible addiction, but it's an addiction.
Yep.
But he stopped all caffeine for, like, 3 months.
Yep.
And I know, like, the first month was just absolute shit. And then he got used to not having it. But then I remember he said he tried, like, 1 cup and had, like, a full-on, like a full-on trip, basically. Like, he was feeling insane, he said.
Bro, yeah.
He felt unstoppable.
That's when I drank that coffee here, bro.
And your mind just races.
I was sitting there and I was like, holy shit, I feel like I could fucking punch through a goddamn wall right now.
Like, if you don't take it consistently, I think caffeine just really
fucked me up, bro. Like,
yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, I'm not going to drink it anymore. Next time I drink it, I'm probably just going to be absolutely geeking. Like,
yeah, I want to I want to try to do that, but
you should get mud water with me.
Is that the thing?
It's the mushroom.
Yeah, I saw that.
It has a little bit of caffeine in it, but I feel like that little bit of caffeine is going to not outweigh the benefits of all the good mushrooms in there.
Yeah, mushrooms are one of the best things that the earth is giving to us.
Yeah.
And
like,
it should not be illegal. There's,
like, lion's mane mushrooms, chaga mushrooms. Those are good for, like, your brain, good for your immune system and shit. And it's, like, this is all, like, it's not even, like, speculation. This is, like, actually proven, like, scientifically.
It's like a whole company. So,
bro,
like, it has to.
Penicillin, mushrooms.
Oh, yeah?
It's literally from mushrooms, bro. Amoxicillin. We wouldn't have antibiotics today if it wasn't for mushrooms.
I think... Yeah.
It's true. Isn't that
modern
crazy?
Medicine is really weird.
It is I was going to be a cardiothoracic surgeon.
What is that?
A heart surgeon.
Jesus.
That's what I was going to try and
12 years of school,
yeah, it's
probably.
like 13 years.
Jesus.
And then I was like, there's no way I'm going to get through 13 years of school. I barely made it through this.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't do that. You have to be one of those people that are like, I want to do this so bad. That's all I want to do.
Yeah. That's how I was for the longest. Honestly, I just don't think I really know. She was like, you're going to be a doctor, an engineer, or an accountant.
Jesus.
Or a lawyer.
Or a lawyer, that's the other one.
Those were the 4.
Those are like the 4 big jobs that, like, those white picket fence families are like...
Bro, we probably shouldn't put that in there.
Why can't we put that in there?
Bro, that's so bad.
What?
We just stereotyped them so bad,
white picket fence motherfuckers?
No, not you.
I think no harm done, I think.
Trust me. It's coming.
If we get hate for it, we'll just do an apology video and plug some. We'll have like an advertisement in the apology video.
Not do that.
Like, we're so sorry for being racist, but if you want to get 15% off or more,
bro, for real. That's what they do though every time. Honestly, I mean, it's a stereotype, but it's traditionally it kind of holds up. Like,
I mean, yeah, especially
it actually is,
especially
like,
in America, bro.
Bro, yeah, kind of.
I'm just even like white families. I'm not saying like, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I think.
Nah, bro, my mom, she was straight up doctor, lawyer.
And you said, fuck that.
No. And I was like, Well, I'll go to college, I guess, because she was like, "You're going to college."
I mean, with your fucking
exactly, my circumstances.
You should go to. If you don't go to college, you should go to college. It's worth it.
Now I'm getting a music degree.
Music degree. You know what that means? Stay tuned for some music.
Stay tuned for some music, baby.
It's gonna be so sick.
Learning the piano.
I wish I hadn't. I know I could do it, but it's not something that interests me super much, and I feel like it would be too much. I don't know. I feel like I could do some type of music.
You definitely could.
I know I could. I just feel like I'm not gonna have a passion for it. What instrument
do you think that you would play if you could pick an instrument?
I used to play the guitar.
Okay.
But I did not like that.
Any instrument, like brass, woodwind, string.
Piano.
Piano?
I mean, either piano or like drums, I think.
Okay.
I know they're like two basic ass things, but like I don't really know a lot about instruments. So I would say I know piano is like super versatile because once you learn piano, you learn basically everything else.
When you learn piano, bro, you learn how to do chords. You learn how to do like basically. If you learn piano, you learn basically music theory too, which is dope.
I think piano, and then you can do like if you have a piano that connects to a computer. It can
I got one.
Yeah, doesn't
the
it do
little
like
mini
you can
keyboard.
change the instrument that it actually uses, and so you can make like full on songs.
I literally just bought it for my production software, so I can put like notes in for my like key inputs. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be really sick, bro.
Once I actually learn, I finally know what the notes are on a piano. So hey, one step in the right direction for real.
Learning.
I got that shit memorized though, so we're chilling.
Hell yeah.
I'm just trying to soak everything in at the same time. But my mom, she's like, "What do you plan on doing with that?" And I'm not gonna tell her, "Oh, Mom, I'm probably gonna just get the podcast running. Hopefully here, get the shit going, and then just be."
Hell yeah.
Hopefully, honestly, bro, I've been thinking about it. The dream is one day we're big enough where we can do like live shows and like have like an audience and just do a podcast. Basically in front of an audience and have audience interaction.
There's people out there doing that.
I know, bro.
Like, this podcast I listen to like every day, Stiff Socks.
Yeah.
They've done that before.
Dope Zola too.
They go and have like a podcast and they just talk basically to everyone and they have like questions.
Just conversations and shit.
Do you know what we should do?
What?
We should get like an email or use our email and have people submit like topics or questions
That's perfect.
about us or like something like a way for them to interact with us and we can read off their inputs or anything.
DM our Instagram.
Yeah, either. I mean, you could DM our Instagram right now. I think our email is just DM us on like Instagram or Twitter.
DM
it's just
us.
DRK KAST. You'll be able to find it.
DRK KAST on Twitter, Instagram. Hey, if you leave a rating on iTunes too, you can leave a review in the rating bubble, and we'll read it off the top one.
Oh yeah, I mean definitely. I would definitely read off some of those.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I feel like that would be so cool.
I want to see some scuffed comments, though.
I want to have some type of interaction with people that are listening, because right now it's kind of like we're just putting it out, but I mean we're getting feedback from like our friends and people we have on like Snapchat and stuff. We're just not getting feedback from anywhere else.
Ultimately, we're trying to make this better for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to do everything just to entertain everybody.
Exactly, we want to entertain you guys because. We hope we're entertaining people, and we like entertaining.
Yeah, I feel like we have pretty sick conversations sometimes. And we do some crazy shit, so it crazy stories come from doing crazy shit.
Bro, did I ever tell you? Actually, there was one time that I accidentally got drunk off NyQuil.
Really?
Yeah, because
that's basically like what I did.
I was just so sick, bro, and I was like, "Hey, if I drink one dose, I'll feel a little better." But if I drink the whole bottle...
The whole bottle?
Well, it wasn't full, though. Okay. It wasn't full, bro.
Okay.
It was like... No one can see this, but it was like... An inch or two, left of liquid in there. So, maybe, a quarter or, a third full.
Only reason it would be bad if it was a full bottle is because, the Tylenol and the... there's Y-phenicin or some other... There's chemicals in there that can fuck up your liver and make you feel just sick.
Yep.
So...
And, that's basically what ended up happening. I drank that shit because I was like, hey, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be, really healthy if I drink all this. Because it's 5 doses.
Health medicine.
Exactly. It can't be bad.
Yeah. What happened?
Moronically thinking, bro, I was like drunk basically.
Like you felt drunk?
I didn't know it at the time because I was like kind of younger. It was like maybe 14 or 15.
That's about when I did Robitussin.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, I'm feeling really wonky, and then I was like, hey, I'm gonna go play some Minecraft, bro. And I remember I got on like Discord, bro, and I was like, they were like, hey, are you good? I was like, yep, just drink my NyQuil, and they're like,
bro.
I was like, bro, that's 100%
what happened. DXM.
That's exactly what happened, bro.
Because when I did it, it feels like you're drunk almost.
Yeah.
You feel like, that's what my parents call it. They're like, you got drunk off of cough syrup. I was like, I mean, I guess you can say I got drunk, but I mean, it's not alcohol.
For real.
I didn't get drunk from alcohol.
Yeah, that's not drinking then.
You know something else fucked up today?
What?
Something weird that I never got caught doing this.
Okay.
So, Mom, if you're listening to this is how I started actually smoking anything in general. I was destined to be a smoker.
Oh, yeah, bro.
My whole dad's side of the family has been like massive smokers. I know they used to smoke weed.
The squares.
They're all the fucking cigarettes and like all that shit. I don't think any of my mom's side did though. But
really?
Like, I've always been exposed to smoking. It's always just been a thing that just like is there.
Yep.
And so I was kind of destined to smoke something.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
at least you're not smoking meth.
At least I'm not smoking meth. And or heroin. Can you smoke heroin? You can probably smoke heroin.
I think you have to inject.
At least
heroin.
I'm not smoking PCP.
You can smoke crack.
Yeah, PCP. That shit fucks you up.
Bro, I kind of want to try it.
No, I don't.
Or no, not
fun.
PCP. What am I thinking of?
Crack?
No, there's this thing that. Okay,
crack whores.
You know that PCP used to be called hippie crack.
I think so. Yeah, because it's like cheaper to get.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Actually, I don't want to try PCP.
I watched an intervention on it, and it was weird.
I originally did. I'm pretty sure it's like biker meth. It's like worse.
Biker meth. I know it's not. It's not
right,
something.
I'm not trying it. It's off the list now.
All
Nitrous oxide though, still on the list.
Coke's on my list. If I get hands on Coke, I'll do it.
Don't even get.
Do I have anything else on my list that like? I don't know. I don't have a list.
This is all hypothetical.
I don't have a list of drugs that I've wanted to try.
Oh, I've got a list of drugs I want to try.
Really?
I've got a list.
I feel like if I get exposed to it and like I know about it, and I'm not like this is like obviously gonna fuck me up, and it's like I'm gonna ruin my life type shit. I'll try it.
I have a list of drugs I want to try, and my policy is I'll try anything if it's in front of me. As long as I don't have to inject it, I'm not gonna die off of it, and it's not meth.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, meth absolutely bad. Any injecting, bro.
No,
that shit. I don't even understand how you can get to that point, because like people don't. Nobody likes needles. Nobody can say like, oh, I love being injected with needles. I mean, other than like heroin addicts that love it because you get high from it.
Bro, and it ruins your goddamn veins too. Like, you get track marks and shit from it.
Yeah, it is fucked.
We're way off topic. Get back.
Okay, back where I was. When I first smoked anything, I think I wanted to just smoke something so bad, bro.
You were just like, goddamn,
like
I'm fiending for some smog.
I just wanted to blow something out of my mouth. I remember, this is a completely different story. Me and Scotty Boy tried buying a vape online.
Oh, really?
We were able to buy it, and I think I was able to buy, like, juice with zero nic in it. And I was like, I don't want to be addicted to nicotine, so, like, I just want to vape.
Yeah.
So I bought, like, a box mod and, like, all the shit. And I didn't want to send it to my house because I was like, my parents are going to find it, and they're probably going to open it. Or it might say, like, vape on the front or something. Exactly. Yeah. And so we sent it to Scotty's house because he was like, I'm normally home before my mom. My mom's not normally home. He's like, I can probably get the package before her.
Yeah.
And so, like, we did everything. I paid for it. I put the address in. And then the day it showed up, it was like, I was like, Scott, go pick it up. He's like, bro, it's not here. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he just could not find it. He was like going to the other houses looking to see if they missed it. And it just wasn't there.
Did he have like a box or a post box or what?
It's like on his house, I think. Oh. And they normally just put packages on the front door. But
it might be because you had to sign for it.
No, what happened is we figured out he sent his East and West were messed up.
Oh.
And we figured that out because I was like, all right, read me back your. I was like, tell me your address again. And he read it back to me. I was like, it's East, right? And he's like, no, it's West. And I was like, you're shitting me.
No, so it sent it to the West one.
No, it sent it to the East one. And I was like, okay, maybe we can just get you there somehow and get it off their porch. And you can just, like, knock on their door and be like, this obviously isn't for you. Yeah. Like, I'm not, like, stealing it. I just sent it to the wrong one.
Yeah.
I looked up the address. The fucking courthouse.
No,
the courthouse's address was the exact same one as Scotty Boy's, except it was East instead of West. And I was that, bro. Me being 14, I was shitting myself, bro. Tweaking. I called
because
the courthouse.
Because it had your name on it.
Yeah. No, I think it might have had a fake name or something, which I know is illegal. I don't know, because I called them. I was like, yeah, I ordered a package, and I accidentally sent it to the wrong place. And they're like, oh, you can call this, maybe. And then I just never was able to find it. I don't know. They must have tried delivering it there and then sent it back to the post office. Maybe. But I couldn't go get it from the post office because we put a fake name. Yeah. We put, like, a different name, which is illegal.
But what you could have done is you could have added an alternate pickup person.
I wasn't that smart. I wasn't at that point.
El scenario, bro.
I spent like $50-$60 on it and never got it.
When I was in, I never even told you, but I went to Boston actually for like a choir trip, but it wasn't like it was like, I'll explain this all later. But I was in Boston, okay? That's just all you need to know. And we went to Six Flags, bro. And I was like fucking fiending for Nick. Like I never had nicotine, bro.
But
I was like,
Nick?
Bro, I need a fucking vape, bro. I was like, I need a vape.
That's the same thing I was.
And
thinking.
I literally, bro, this is what happened. They had a Juul, okay? You know, like when you fucking like first and you don't vape at all. I hit it and barely hit it and just go.
Just start coughing, dying.
Bro. And there was literally a no smoking sign, so I just let out like a nice cloud, and it says no smoking or electronics, like cigarettes, right next to us. And they're like, hey. And the teacher, we're like, hey, we don't know where the teacher's at.
Oh, so you were the class.
Yeah, because we were on like a school thing. But bro, I was like that entire time. I was like, bro, I was like, I'm gonna get myself a nice box mod when I get back. I was like, and I never did. I just didn't do it. And then eventually I did. I got like a little like pod mod that was kind of whack.
I don't know if I've told this before, but first time I vaped was with my old friend Kane.
Oh yeah.
I don't really know him. He had like a box mod and he had some kind of fruity flavor in it. Yep. No Nick, nothing. I remember we walked from school to his house and we stopped at like fucking Burger King.
Yeah.
And I remember we were like hitting it on the way there and hitting it in the fucking. I remember it hurt. I didn't like it because I was like, I didn't get anything from it really. It was just ripping, and I really did not like it. And that really, I'm surprised that didn't turn me off from vaping. But that was the first time I vaped. I remember a funny story. My mom had to come pick me up from his house.
Yeah.
Did I tell this?
I think you might have. Where you smelled like cotton candy.
I smelled like fruity. I got in the car. And my mom's like, "You smell fruity," and I was like, literally shitting myself, like not looking at her. I didn't know how to lie at the time, bro. So I was like avoiding eye contact, like, "Oh yeah, he sprayed me with Febreze or something." I just made up some bullshit, and I mean she bought it, but it literally that's so crazy to me that she smelt it off my clothes from me vaping. Like,
that is kind of crazy.
I mean, I guess maybe it was just a really strong flavor.
Well, I mean, especially if it was like a box mod, bro, you were probably fucking...
Yeah, and I remember you were
probably like...
it. Yeah, we were...
all over your clothes, too, like blowing straight down.
Yeah.
Bro, I wish... Honestly... I don't even know what I was going to say.
I remember the first time... It was a Juul, too. Actually, no, wait. I don't think my first Nick was a Juul. I think it was some kind of other device. But I remember... Should I dox him?
No,
you gave it to me?
Him.
Okay. It was just this weird guy at school. But I had gym class with him in the morning, and he would give me a rip of it, because he would rip it before, and he was already, like, addicted, so he...
Yep.
But I think he probably was getting buzzed as fuck, too, but, like, I remember the first few times that I would rip it, and I would get so buzzed, and then I would still be buzzed as I'm going to class, and then the teacher would, like, run 2 laps around the gym. And I remember running, like, so buzzed and, like, almost puking. Because I was just, like, dizzy as fuck and just, like, not about to run. I remember that's how I definitely got addicted, because I used to be, like, excited for that day. Yeah. I was like, oh, it's Wednesday. I got gym class with this motherfucker. And
you're like, I need that Juul app.
Yeah. And then he's like, bro, you can't just keep ripping mine. And I was like, shit.
I got, my first vape was actually a Juul. It was with the mint pod. Bro, the mint Juul pods were so gas.
My first vape was this, like, Infinex. It was like a...
Yep.
It was like a refillable pod thing. Okay. And I used to just use Zero Nic. And my buddy would, at Burger King that I worked at, would fill it up with his 3% Nic. And I would get so buzzed off of that shit. And then, actually, I remember one time, it was a weird time. It was before I tried any Nic, but my buddy I worked with at Burger King, he had a Juul with, like, a mint pod on it or something. And I remember I asked him before I left one time, I was like, yo, can I rip that in the bathroom before I leave? And I remember ripping it in there, and I got, like, dizzy. I was, like, holding the sink.
Mint Juul pods hit different.
Yeah, I was, like, holding onto the sink, like, leaning over, like, holy shit, I'm sick. And then somebody knocked on the door, and it was my fucking dad.
Jesus Christ.
And he was like, River. And I was like, yeah. I was like, who is it? And then I went out there, and he was like, oh, we're going to dinner. Because he came there to meet me after I got off of work to get me and tell me we're going to dinner.
Jesus Christ.
And I just came out buzzed as fuck, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go,
Bro, when you, like, first vape, bro, like, getting buzzed is, like, literally, like, getting better.
It's like a high.
It's literally better than getting high, honestly.
It's nuts.
That's why you get addicted, bro.
But once you get addicted, it's mid. Very mid.
Bro, and it's a bitch to stop.
Yeah. I mean, I know I have the willpower to stop, but I'm just not in the mindset to stop right now.
I'm, like, right now I've, like, stopped, but I'm like, damn. I'm just so bored. I just want something to hit in my hand, bro.
I think it's so weird. It does. The one benefit from nicotine, I think it does improve concentration. Yeah. I think it's been studied that it does. Because I remember I heard another podcast I listened to. This guy, like, ate, like, 7, 8, 9, like, nicotine pouches, like, in their 30-minute conversation. Just, like, sticking them in his mouth and sucking on it or whatever and getting buzzed. And he's like, at the end, he's like, why have you been taking so many? He's like, it just helps me focus. Helps me stay engaged in the conversation.
Interesting.
Which, I mean, I guess I can see that. I mean, when you're, like, fully addicted, though, I feel like it's a little different. If you only use it for, like, conversations, though.
For real. I don't know. It's just, like, bro, I like the buzz. And then if it's, like, by me after that, I'll just hit it because I'm bored.
Yeah. It gets to the point where you're like, might as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. I'm like, well, I guess I'll hit it.
It's like a comfort thing. It's like, if I got this, I'm safe. I'm okay. I definitely feel that when
it was never like that for me.
It's like that with me when I'm on psychedelics. Because, like, I have to be, like, holding something. And, like, if I know my vape's in my pocket, I know my phone's right here, then I'm like, I don't have to worry about, like, those are the things that, like, when I'm on psychedelics, not necessarily my phone. I'm not ever on my phone. But, like, I just kind of want to know where it is so I don't have to, like, worry about losing it. It's a weird trip psychedelic thing, but I don't know. I never got to my oregano story, but I'll tell that another time.
We're just gonna have to tell it another time.
Yeah. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We went a little bit long today, but that's okay. We might have some...
We're going to have some little cuts, probably. Because, like... Yeah.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking after.
All right. So, hope you guys have an amazing weekend.
Hey, peace out, and thank you guys for listening. We appreciate the support, as always. And please, if you enjoy, give us a share or a rating on iTunes and Spotify. And we're also available on YouTube now, so check us out.
Hell yeah.
Peace out.